If you think all butter is the same, think again. Some of the most popular butter brands may be hiding quality issues that could affect your health, cost you more money, and leave you paying premium prices for products that may not be worth it. What if the butter in your fridge is not as clean as you think? And what if the brands you trust the most are the ones raising the biggest concerns? Today, we are revealing 5 butter brands you may want to avoid, and the safer alternatives that many shoppers are switching to instead. Let us start with the first brand, because what we found might surprise you. Challenge Butter is one of the most recognizable butter brands in America. Many shoppers see the familiar packaging and assume they are getting a premium product. But recent consumer complaints have raised questions about whether that trust is still deserved. Over the past few years, some customers have reported issues with texture, flavor, and freshness. Online reviews mention butter that feels unusually soft, leaves a waxy coating in the mouth, or develops an off taste sooner than expected. While these reports do not prove a widespread safety problem, they have caused concern among loyal buyers. The bigger issue is quality control. Butter is highly sensitive to heat and storage conditions. If the cold chain is interrupted during transportation or warehousing, fat oxidation can occur. Oxidized fats may affect flavor and quality, and some health experts have linked excessive consumption of oxidized fats to inflammation and increased oxidative stress in the body. Then there is the price. Challenge Butter is often sold at a higher price than many store brands. Yet some consumers question whether the quality consistently matches that premium cost. Paying more should mean better sourcing, better freshness, and greater confidence in the product. For families trying to make smarter grocery choices, that creates an important question. Are you paying for quality, or simply paying for a familiar name? And what we found with the next butter brand may be even more surprising, because millions of Americans buy it every single week without thinking twice. Great Value Butter is one of the best-selling butter brands in America. The reason is simple. It is cheap, easy to find, and available in almost every Walmart store. But low prices can sometimes come with important trade-offs. Many shoppers buy Great Value expecting the same experience every time. Yet online reviews tell a different story. Some customers report differences in texture, taste, and consistency from one purchase to the next. Others claim the butter feels softer than expected or does not perform as well in baking and cooking. That raises a bigger question. If butter quality changes from batch to batch, what are consumers really getting for their money? Health-conscious shoppers are paying closer attention than ever. They want simple ingredients, consistent quality, and products that deliver real value, not just a lower price tag. While Great Value remains one of the most affordable options on the shelf, affordability means very little if quality becomes unpredictable. And that is where things get interesting, because the next brand is not known for being cheap at all. In fact, many people consider it one of the most premium butter brands in the grocery store. Yet what happened behind the scenes left many loyal customers disappointed. Kerrygold has built a reputation as one of the most premium butter brands in America. It is known for its rich flavor, grass-fed dairy heritage, and higher price tag. Many shoppers see Kerrygold as a step above ordinary grocery store butter. But not every product under the Kerrygold name has escaped criticism. One change that caught the attention of loyal customers involved the unsalted butter. Shoppers noticed that the ingredient list was no longer as simple as before. The addition of skimmed milk and cultures sparked debate among consumers who preferred a more traditional butter-making process. For some buyers, the concern is not necessarily safety, it is transparency. When people pay premium prices, they expect simple ingredients and minimal processing. Any change can quickly raise questions about quality and trust. Then there is the cost. Kerrygold often sells for significantly more than standard butter brands. That higher price creates higher expectations. Consumers want to know exactly what they are paying for and whether the product still matches its original reputation. The interesting part is that many fans continue to praise Kerrygold salted butter while expressing concerns about the unsalted version. That split has left shoppers wondering which product truly deserves a place in their cart. And the next butter brand may surprise even more people, because it has been a household staple for generations. Yet recent concerns have started putting that trusted image under the microscope. Land O'Lakes has been a trusted name in American kitchens for decades. It is one of the most recognized butter brands on grocery store shelves. Many families buy it without a second thought. And that long history is exactly why recent questions about product quality have attracted attention. One area that often concerns health-conscious shoppers is the brand's spreadable butter products. Unlike traditional butter, some spreadable varieties contain added oils to create a softer texture straight from the refrigerator. While these ingredients are approved for use, many consumers looking for a cleaner diet prefer products made only from cream and salt. For some buyers, the concern is not just what is added, it is how much processing is involved. The more ingredients on the label, the more questions people tend to ask, especially when trying to avoid highly processed foods. Then there is the price. Land O'Lakes is usually positioned above many budget brands, yet some shoppers wonder whether the premium cost still reflects a premium product, particularly when simpler alternatives are available. That leaves consumers facing a difficult choice: stick with a familiar household name, or look for brands with shorter ingredient lists and a more traditional approach to butter making. And the final brand on this list may be the most surprising of all, because most shoppers have never even heard its name, yet its products have reached grocery shelves across the country. Bunge is not a brand most shoppers recognize, yet its reach inside the food industry is enormous. The company supplies ingredients and products to manufacturers across the country. That means many consumers may have purchased products connected to Bunge without ever knowing it. What brought attention to the company was a butter-related recall involving an undeclared milk allergen. For most people, that may not sound alarming, but for individuals with severe milk allergies, a labeling mistake can become a serious health risk. In extreme cases, it can trigger dangerous allergic reactions that require emergency medical care. The real concern is not just the recall itself, it is what the incident reveals about quality control. Consumers depend on labels to make safe decisions for themselves and their families. When labeling errors happen, trust can disappear very quickly. There is also a financial cost. Product recalls create waste throughout the supply chain. Stores remove inventory, suppliers replace products, and those expenses can eventually contribute to higher prices for consumers. That is why many shoppers are paying closer attention than ever before, not just to what is inside the package, but to the companies behind it. But here is the good news. Not every butter brand is cutting corners. Not every company is sacrificing quality to save a few cents. And not every product on the shelf deserves a red flag. While some brands have raised concerns about ingredients, consistency, or transparency, a few have continued to earn the trust of health-conscious shoppers. These are the brands known for simpler ingredients, better sourcing, and a commitment to quality over shortcuts. So before you buy your next stick of butter, let us look at the brands that are still getting it right, because the safest choice might not be the one you expect. When health-conscious shoppers look for butter, two names are often mentioned again and again: Miller's Bio Farm and Vital Farms. These brands have built a reputation around simplicity, transparency, and ingredient quality. Miller's Bio Farm stands out because of its raw butter. Unlike conventional butter, it is made from unpasteurized milk sourced from small farms. Supporters believe this traditional approach helps preserve the natural characteristics of dairy. Many consumers who follow clean eating or animal-based diets are willing to pay a premium for that difference. The downside is the price. Miller's Bio Farm butter can cost significantly more than supermarket brands, but loyal customers often see it as an investment in quality rather than just another grocery purchase. For shoppers looking for a more affordable option, Vital Farms has become a popular choice. One reason is its remarkably simple ingredient list. The unsalted butter contains only pasteurized cream. The salted version contains cream and salt, nothing more. No unnecessary additives, no complicated ingredient panel. Vital Farms is also easier to find in major grocery stores across America. While it costs more than budget brands, it is often less expensive than specialty raw butter products. That balance between quality and accessibility has helped the brand earn a strong following. The common thread between these two brands is trust. They are not always the cheapest options on the shelf, but for many consumers, the extra cost is worth the peace of mind, knowing exactly what they are bringing home to their families. Before you head to the grocery store, take a second look at the butter in your cart. Have you tried any of these brands? Or do you have a favorite that deserves to be on the safe list? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more food safety reviews and smarter shopping tips. Because your next grocery trip could save more than just money, it could protect your health.